This really all started when I began to host a sports talk radio show up at Quinnipiac University.
I said, wow, that's so cool. I was jealous. He said, man, I would love to do something like that. And then when he started talking about wanting to do another one, and there was some things that he wanted to do there at the school, at the radio show that he wasn't doing, and wanted to expand it and come up with a point of difference, well, I kind of jumped in and took advantage of it. I got selfish about it. I wanted to be part of it.
It happened spur of the moment. We needed a name for this, and we almost named it We Don't Know Soccer because, we don't know soccer. But we knew our angle was father and son, and we thought about names that might play off of that. But then we realized we're both kind of free-spirited and goofy, and we'd be talking about things after the fact that are sports-related. So that's where the 10th inning refers to after. And Screwballs has that double meaning, a sports term, and, well, us being screwballs.
Sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't.
Usually we just don't agree.
I think knowing what happened in the past and what led to the events of today is what it's all about.
To really know today's sports, you need to know today's sports. It's as simple as that. A lot of things happened in the past that just don't relate to today.
Dante knows a lot about what's going on today. He knows people's batting averages and statistics. He knows what's hot. He knows what people are reacting to. I know what got us to this point. He thinks anything that happened in black and white really didn't exist and can't count. And he's got what I think is recency bias.
I forgive my dad for not always understanding today's sports landscape because, he's old.
We have two different perspectives on things often. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't. A lot of times we don't. I've got many years of following sports that have kind of formulated the way I look at things. I'll refer back to things that happened in the past. I think that's part of the unique perspective of our podcast. Okay, so we see things from two different lenses. Dante sees things from a different perspective. He sees things as they're happening now. He thinks he knows everything because he knows everything today. I think I know everything because I know everything from before. I'm right. He's wrong.
He thinks he knows everything, but he just doesn't.
He thinks he knows everything, but it's me who knows everything. We end every show with a segment we call Yesterday, Today, Before, and After. When Dante talks about something that's happening today that's on his mind, and I talk about something that happened in years gone by that's on my mind at the moment.
This might be my favorite part of the show. Every week there's something that may not be the biggest sports news in the week, so we don't address it. But usually it's burning inside of me, and this is where I have a chance to talk about it. And I have to admit, my dad talks about his old-time memories. They're fun to hear, and I do learn from him. Just don't tell him I said that.
He doesn't know what to make of me. I have a sense of humor about it. And plus, I still have better hair than him.
Sometimes it's really frustrating because I try to take this seriously, but he just wants to act like a child. And we all know who has better hair. At the end of the day,
what could be better
than talking sports
with your best friend?
And that got me thinking. Damar Hamlin, heart attack. Whoa. Bronny Jr., heart attack. All right, we got something here. Why are all these heart attacks happening? Well, look, I'm not a medical professional, but this is what I am noticing, okay? This is my age group, right? So these athletes, Bronny Jr. and all these pros in the NFL, obviously there's some exceptions, but they're getting pushed from day one. Out of the womb, their parents are training them to be a professional athlete. That didn't happen back in the day. Also nowadays, these guys are getting supplements, pre-workout, creatine, this, that, push that extra rep. Their bodies are going through wear and tear. They're huge by the time they're 12. That wasn't the norm 20, 30 years ago. And I could get into energy drinks and how all these guys are drinking Bang, C4, Monster, Red Bulls like it's nothing. That's not good for you. That's not good for your heart. You're getting pushed to no end. You're drinking these crazy drinks that aren't going to be good for you. You're taking all these supplements. That extra rep, keep pushing, keep pushing. That's not good for your body. Yeah, you might be a better athlete. You might be bigger, you might be stronger. But is there really, do we really think that it's just a coincidence that all these heart attacks are happening to perfectly healthy people? I know some people want to go crazy, it's the vaccines, but no, this is happening before the vaccines and after the vaccines. And I could ask you right now, is the training regimen the same as it is now as it was back then? No. It's all with the preparation and the mindset to build this pro athlete. When back in the day, it was, oh, you have the talent, you could be pro. Now it's, I'm making you have this talent by pushing you to no end. And you're going to be the next Jeter. You're going to be the next LeBron. You're going to be the next NFL star. When that's not how athletes are supposed to be built. It's supposed to be natural. Oh, you have this talent? Let's see what next level you can unlock. Now it's, I am making you unlock these levels whether you like it or not. And these bodies are breaking down. These hearts are giving out. And that's what's happening in today's day and age. It's very simple, what I have to say today. And it's if the season ended right now, CJ Stroud should be the MVP. Here's why. He has thrown 1 interception, 14 touchdowns, over 20, almost 2,300 yards, 2,270, 102.9 passer rating, 62% completion. If you just want to look at the stats, he is the best player in the league. If you want to look at the wins, he is taking a very below average team and putting them in a playoff spot if the season ended today.
Let's go. This is the time of year. There's nothing to talk about, by the way.
And
There's nothing. There's no major sports going on. It's the only time of the year when the 4 major sports have no games for 3 days. No league games. It's the only time in the entire calendar. And the last time we had like a lull was before the seasons began.
At least we had The Bachelor.
Bachelor. I was prepared. I taped The Bachelor. I was sitting back watching The Bachelor. It was better than sports.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of crazy ladies crying. What? That's, by the way, the best show on television. The best. If you're a guy, okay, listen. The women out there, you're going to find this sexist, chauvinist. Well, it's not. It's not. I'm not a chauvinist. I'm not a sexist. All right. But the reality is this: if you're a guy, a straight guy, if you're gay, it's a different story. But if you're a straight guy, okay, here's a show that every week you see 30 beautiful women. Not every week. Next week is 29. Then there's 28 or whatever. But there's all these beautiful girls. They're all dingbats. Okay, there's not one. If you add all their IQs together, you got about, total IQ to 30 is about 60. Okay, they're all dingbats. And one guy. You got to love the odds. So the guy looks great. He's all chiseled and he's got a six-pack and he's muscular and he's in the pool. Okay, so when he's on the screen, I look away. And the rest of the time, I get to look at 30 beautiful girls, and they're crying, and they're fighting, and they're just cat fights. This is the best sport there was. It's bad. You tell me, I'm a Yankee fan. You're watching the Yankee games. They don't hit. They don't. Nothing goes on. They get one run a game. They get a pitcher who's got 75 pitches in the 8th inning. They pull him because he's got 75 pitches, and they lose the game. Boring, horrible games. Would you rather watch? And I'm a Yankee fan. Should I watch the Yankees? Or should I watch The Bachelor when there's 30 women are crying over this one guy? Bachelor's better. Best sport on television.
All right, let's Yeah, I mean, he ruined my childhood as a football fan, right? I mean, the Jets made the playoffs in 2011. It's like a monster. Yeah, I hate
Ruined
him.
your childhood. You make it sound like he took your baby bottle out of your mouth. He stole your binky.
He ruined football for me.
He didn't ruin football for you. I ruined football for you to
For making me a
convince
Jets
making
fan.
you a Jets fan. It's my fault, not Brady's fault.
What happened with your fascination with Rodgers? What happened with that?
Fascination, nothing. Never had a fascination with Rodgers. You know, I'm tired of this game. I've never supported him, and I still don't support him. That's it. Enough. Enough with Rodgers. I had it.
You say
Period.
you never supported Rodgers now.
No.
What about the 5 times? Oh, Rodgers, baby. You for Halloween you were Rodgers.
No, I was not. You're making this up. What are you talking about?
Yeah. All right. I got something for you then.
You know, he went into the dark for 2.5 days, right? As a Jet fan, I've been in the dark for 54 years. Okay, since Joe Namath. All right, I'm desperate. I'm desperate for some light, and I think maybe this guy could do it.
I figured, okay, fine. I was chalking up the Yankee season anyway, so I'm going to get rid of Yankees, okay? And I got Rodgers. I got everything to look forward to, right? I got everything to look forward to. He was fantastic in Hard Knocks. He was saying all the right things. I was so stoked on this guy that I bought the stupid shirt. 4 plays. He didn't complete 1 pass, okay? And he's gone. I don't have Rodgers and I don't have Jets anymore. So now I'm done with this, okay? I'm all in on soccer now. That's it. I'm going to learn about soccer. I don't know anything about soccer. It's just the world game. Everybody loves soccer. It's the greatest game. It's a stupid game. But I'm going to learn about soccer, okay? I'm all in now. I don't know the rules. I don't understand the clock. What's the clock in soccer? What is the clock? I don't understand. In every other game, 15 minutes a period, 20 minutes a period in hockey, 3 periods, 4 periods. Look, 9 innings. If it's tied, go with extra inning. This clock just keeps running. It just keeps running. And at the end of hours, they say extra time. What's extra time? And it just continues. It's a stupid game, and it's what I'm going to start paying attention to from now on. I'm done with football. I'm done with baseball. When Rodgers went down, I was finished. I'm done. I'm done soccer from now on. And I'm all in on Aaron Rodgers. So I'm all in. I even grew the stupid mustache. I'm wearing I got the whole sunglasses. I'm going to flip the ball. I'm going to do like his throw. I'm all in on Rodgers.
What do you have to say for yourself now?
No, I don't. That's like trick photography. That's like AI. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That's not me. That wasn't me. I never said those things. I take the fifth.
You know, you're like Sammy Sosa at court when he couldn't speak English anymore.
Did I turn pink? I had enough of this. Ciao. Wow. All right. So, you mentioned that you were the number 1 draft pick, and Thurman was the number 1 draft pick. You guys were back-to-back years, number 1 draft pick. Both come to the Yankees, and you and Thurman had a special bond. In fact, you wrote a book about it. You wrote Captain and Me. Tell us a little bit about Thurman and about the book and that whole relationship.
Well, here's a guy from the South and here's a guy from the Midwest. Okay. Thurman graduated from Kent State, signed as a number 1 draft pick from college from Kent State. And then the next year, I'm sorry, the year before Thurman, okay, in 67, he signed in 68.
68.
He signed in 68. And I became the number 1 draft choice in 67. And we both went down to spring training in 69. And we had a bond. And he loved to eat I love to fish. I love to eat. Uh, so being down in Fort Lauderdale, and we a very very short ride from Miami. We had all the Jewish food, all the corned beef pastrami, half sours, and potato salad, and so I sort of and he's used to the White Castle.
So you work directly for George Steinbrenner. All of us out here, we have different views of George. We love him and hate him, frustrated by him, miss him. But all of our views are from the outside looking in. George, knew George from the inside looking out. What was he like? What was it like? What was that conference room like?
I got asked this for years and years and years, and then comfortably I could say, it's just like Seinfeld. It was my shortcut answer, but it wasn't. The Seinfeld character was researched.
Stanzo, what is that you're reading over there? That looks pretty tasty.
It's a calzone, sir.
Calzone, huh? Yeah, let's see it. Pass that on down. Let's get a little look at that. Big Stein wants a little taste. Come on. Pass it down there. That's a good boy. Okay, hey, what's in this thing?
Cheese, pepperoni, eggplant.
Eggplant, huh? That's a hell of a thing. All right, back to business. Here you go. Very good. Excellent little calzone you got there, Costanza. Okay, I'm a little jealous. All right, here we go. Like I told you last week, the renovation of the press box is taking too long. All right. Well, that eggplant was very good. Very good. Everybody out. I got eggplant on my mind. Costanza, go get me a couple of calzones right now. Pronto, move it out. Big Stein wants an eggplant calzone. He must have one. Everybody out. All right.
So now, a lot of new rule changes in baseball. The new bases increased by 3 inches each, limited amount of pickoff attempts. You stole 70 bases in 1975. You think you can get to 80 with these new rule changes?
Oh my God! You look at this stuff now these days here. You got a chance to steal now these days. You could probably steal 100 easy.
We thought so.
KD, Kyrie, and Harden bolting and leaving. As a Nets fan, what do you think about this whole business of guys make a team and then they blow out and strip it down?
It's sickening. It's nauseating. It's tough on the fans. Nobody cares about the fans, right? These players have no loyalty to any city. They have no allegiance to any fan base. They want to go where they want to go and team up with the best players they can play with. And when it's not exactly how they see fit, they've got a problem with the general manager, the owner, the coach, and they force their way out.
Who is the starting catcher for the New York Yankees tonight?
Guys, I need help. Phone a friend. Phone a friend.
This is not Cash Cab.
Phone a friend.
You can't phone a friend.
Who is the catcher?
Who is the starting catcher for the Yankees tonight?
Oh, God. We're just here for the drinks.
I can't wait.
Well, we'll give you a clue. You ready?
Ben!
Clue, here it is. Ben who?
Ben something. Spread the word.
All right,
Don't put us on your
you guys
podcast.
are great.
Who is the starting catcher for the Yankees tonight?
I don't know.
Give you a hint. Who is it?
Ben Roadwet.
Who are the Yankees playing tonight?
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
Seattle.
All right, where's Seattle?
Washington.
All right, who's pitching for the Mariners tonight?
I don't know these questions. I don't know.
Just try your best guess. Look at the big scoreboard. Look at the big scoreboard to help you.
I apologize to everybody. I'm here for a good time.
For the Mariners, who's pitching?
Somebody from that team.
Who's pitching?
I don't know.
Who?
You. I'm sorry, I'm failing.
Who?
Who? Who?
Who?
Oh, we're playing that game.
Who's on first, what's on second, I don't know, is on third.